Вот, силу докачаем до 10. Во. Уже не так быстро сдох. Короче, суть в том, что выяснил он, что промывает мозги этим политикам. И теперь с женой политика ему надо встретиться в лапшичной, это обсудить. Им, оказывается, промывают мозг, подменяют воспоминания. Ой, блядь. Урезаться не очень приятно. На мотоцикле. Эй, южок. Тут не пройти. Заключивший скрипт, конечно, вымораживает.
Will you sit? Please? Thank you for coming.
Cozy little joint. Doesn't really match your style, though.
But it's perfect for a one-on-one.
Here we are, then. What is it?
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
Wasn't that long ago since we last met? Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently.
Watson Hall. New episodes every Wednesday at 10.
It's a long story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
Relax. No need to rush.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me. becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
Notice any changes in yourself?
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
That must have been hard.
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
So the whole time, you knew what I could end up finding.
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment,
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten. I find that terrifying.
Mention any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail, I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot. Maybe they wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
You haven't told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So you didn't do anything?
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning. And any for your thoughts?
I find it strange you took this to security instead of your husband.
I thought I was going insane. I wanted to see what was on the feeds first. There was nothing there, of course, so what was I supposed to tell Jeff? And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
They threaten you, try to blackmail you.
They said I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble, Jeff could have an accident. Then they wiped any record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends on it.
What if you're just saying what they programmed you to say? Just reading off a script based on thoughts planted in your head.
All I know is, I love my husband, and I want him to be safe, and happy.
But that's what they want you to know.
You know what Jeff will do if you tell him? I know my husband. He'll start looking on his own. He can't find out about this. It'd destroy him.
Ну, может, лучше пусть это его уничтожит, чем так, правильно?
You knew who sent the intruder, but just strung me along anyway, Liz.
I didn't have a choice. I didn't know what to do.
You wanted everything just to go on and flow on because it was convenient.
Convenient?
You got the perfect life. Prominent husband. You don't lack for a thing.
You think I'm having fun? You have no idea what it's like, living like this.
You think if I tell him everything, that he'll go and pick a fight he can't win?
I don't just think, I know. One thing hasn't changed. Jeff's still a fighter.
And he'll go down swinging. So how do we play this?
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
And if I'm not on board?
You have a choice. Just remember, Any consequences will not be yours to deal with.
Truly prepared to fire SSI after the threats. It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
Да ну нахер, я все равно скажу.
That's all I can promise.
Goodbye, V.
Мне даже интересно, к чему это приведет. Пусть даже его и пристрелят. Ну, жить с промытым мозгом.
Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's got to take them down.
Even by risking the Peralez' lives.
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
Все еще просят выяснить, куда идут провода. Но мы не выясним. Ну, наряд.
Watch yourself.
Тут, блин, дополнительных квестиков тоже, блин, на часы. На многие часы геймплея. И многие, вот как этот, не такие уж и простые. И не на пару минут, действительно. Еще и с вариациями. Хорошая физика. А тут с них с вождением у многих тоже проблема. Он сам слазит.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter what you tell me. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
Да в жопу идите.
Fuck.
Opportunity bill passed 99 to 1 against.
Hello, V.
Need to talk.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
Elizabeth? What did she tell you exactly?
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
SSI wasn't working for Holt. You're in deeper shit than you think.
Meaning?
Isn't it weird that you're a virtuous politician, candidate?
Flattered, but no. Far from it. Though I try my best. What's this got to do with anything?
How many people can honestly say they don't strike deals with gangs or take eddies from corpse?
A lot, I'd like to think. They just haven't introduced themselves yet.
Almost like this city doesn't deserve someone like you.
I'm not paying you to make up riddles for me, so get to the point.
SSI's on the take for some unknown group that's out to control your lives. You know there's a concealed room in your pad?
Out with it.
They've got tech in there you wouldn't believe. These people know everything about you and your wife. They're watching your every move. Somebody's programming you and your wife.
Sounds like something out of the movies.
Saw your brain scans. They're tweaking your neural connections. This ain't no movie, Jeff. Been at it for a while, you and Liz. Editing your memories, your tastes, your views and beliefs even.
How could I not have known about this?
Your memories. Can't even trust those anymore.
If that's true, I'll never know what's real in my life and what's a lie, fabricated. Wait, the intruder. I have to find him.
Trust me, you never will.
First, I'll find him. Then I'll find whoever's behind this. Pull the curtain back on these motherfuckers and show them what's what.
Что бы ему посоветовать? Ведь все варианты тоже интересны.
You kidding? How would you expect to do that? You want to take on a shadowy organization that controls your mind, anticipates your every move, programs it.
There's gotta be a way.
You don't stand a kitten's chance in the dog pound. Sorry.
My God. I have to tell Liz.
Your wife knows everything.
Liz? How?
Figured it out at some point.
Elizabeth? No. She would have said something.
She feared for your life, your daughter's life. Who could blame her?
Nah. Well, she's never kept anything from me. And she doesn't scare easily, believe me.
Got an anonymous hollow telling her to keep her mouth shut. So she did what the perfect candidate's wife would do. Protected her family.
I won't let them get away with this.
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done enough already, V. All that's left to do is wait.
So what now? Still want to be mayor?
Well, I'm not about to give up. I didn't run just to... I'll wait for my window, an opportunity, then make my move.
Isn't that exactly what they want?
Well, I'll give them more than they bargained for. And same with your Eddies. Take care, V.
Good luck.
And good night.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
So aliens?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who. What matters is that guy decided to take up the gauntlet. My man.
Так, ну, хотя бы с окончанием квеста и баг закончился.
Yes, I'm talking to you. Are you getting what you want out of life? Let me guess.
Так. Вот второстепенное задание интересно. Ага, долг отдать вот. Но у меня нет RTX, нечем лупить. Но она и без RTX играет весьма неплохо, потому что делалось-то без RTX он поначалу. И расчет чисто на RTX не делался. Тоже в междуряде гоняю. Чуть-чуть бы и как полетел. Его спасает, что у него куча органов искусственных, да? В фарш не превращаются. А что это он виляет тут? Столб и нет столба. Хотя мотоцикл его так просто не сломать на самом деле, даже футуристично. Классно все-таки нарисовано.
Finally scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back in full.
Hold on to them just in case. You need them more than me.
I'm not taking them all the way to my grave, Vic. Here. And thanks again for doing so much work on me without ever seeing an any.
That's what friends are for.
Got a few questions about Silverhand and this chip.
I'm no expert, but fire away. See what I can do.
Why am I reliving Johnny's memories?
You two share a brain now. He has access to your senses, perceptions, even some memories. Likewise, you've got a glimpse into his. After a while, won't even know whose is whose.
You took care of Jackie's body?
I thought you knew. Damn it. Must have been knocked out when I talked about it.
What do you mean?
Arasaka. They swooped in, dug their claws into him.
What? Where'd they take him?
Not sure. Had me face down to the ground, hands on my head. Tried to learn something, but, well, you know how it is with corpos.
Fucking monos. How's biz going?
Can't complain. Corpos learned to keep their distance, and Sokka's back hiring lone mercs. They all gotta have the newest, shiniest implants.
Good thing you got Misty here to help. Handles your griping well.
Yeah, renting out her shop's the best decision I ever made.
Know what? Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with this lot.
You get to a certain age, you drop all your illusions. Life just gets easier from there.
Listen, don't laugh, but been seeing some weird shit around town. Like murals or something. But I know they're not real.
Just a Kuroshi blip. Could take a look.
No. The images are too complex for a blip. It's like they're symbols.
That case, it's the biochip. Brain can't handle the data overload. Either that, or it's reached the cortex.
Can you do anything?
Nope. Better find a way to get rid of that chip.
Так, ну если я хочу импланты обновить.
Was thinking
Oh.
about swapping some chrome. You got any new toys?
Have a look.
Теперь бабла не хватает. Зато долг отдал. Угу. Да толком еще и не ставил. Чё бы оно было-то? Ну, крутая операционка. Но и стоит 35, а мне 18. Ну, чуть-чуть броньки добавлю. Толк от этих 3%. Во, можно покруче оптику поставить. Кепка. Такая нормальная наша кепка, как у гопника. Закончилась эпопея. С розовой шапкой ушастой. Так, ставим намордник. Пускай будет. Тара. Пошли выполним. А тут я все давно потырил.
Saw a weird image out on the street. Seems like your line of work.
What'd it look like?
I grabbed a scan. Take a look.
Tarot. Major Arcanum. What you saw was a sign from a higher power.
The what now? Major Arcanum?
Tarot card, archetype, knowledge held in symbolic form, a stage in your journey through life. Take your pick.
Either way, you're saying some higher power's talking to me through tarot cards.
Or to Silverhand. Or both of you, seeing as you form a harmonious whole at the moment.
You know, it'd be a little easier if this higher power learned to be direct.
Well, the world is a maze of illusions. It's not easy for the light to shine into the prison of our earthly existence.
Right. Great. So, what do I do with a sign I can't understand, from a power I know nothing about?
I'd start by looking for more of them. The tarot describes a road, so go down it.
Still don't know what I'm supposed to do with what I find.
Look for more images. They must have some connection to the place where you find them. Think about what you see. You ask me? They've been sent to help you find the truth.
Finding the truth is pretty far down on my list at the moment.
A difficult time is coming when you'll have to choose which road to take. Then, you'll understand.
I don't know.
Come on back when you've found more. I'll help you decipher what you've seen.
And I tell you...
Arasakas are no ordinary clan. They're not even human! Vampires, the lot! Their bodies, they never age! But notice their eyes, cold and dead. Their corporation exists only as cover for their wicked means to live, or rather, to remain undead. I tell you...
You know why they had to make you see military?
awaiting his body's rejuvenation to return once more.
Right, so Saburo is definitely dead. Like, trust me on this.
Such conviction! You witnessed his death with your own eyes?
Well, it just so happens no. I did not.
You see? You see? But how could mere mortals become these death-defying abominations, you ask? With the help of techno-necromancers from Alpha Centauri! It was their tainted blood Saburo Arasaka drank to transform himself into this devil spawn!
Gary, you can't spill Arasaka's secrets! They gonna find you!
Let them! The seed has been sown! The truth shall sprout roots and lift us from the invaders' clutches!
Псих, может, и псих.
You come here often. Your eyes tell me
Но
that your
кое-что
mind is
знает.
open to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
You do good work. Use this to wake Night City up.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple of truth in you from the very beginning. If you turn a blind eye to their existence, they have already won!
Думаю, с ним тоже могут быть
Radio
какие-то
waves
квесты.
bear the truth. Let those...
Нет. Но мне интересно посмотреть, как тут разворачиваются события. Даже из-за такой херни. Фильмов Кепкин. Настоящего гопника. Вот чё. И в противогазе. И в гламурных штанишках. И сапожках. И в полицейской куртке. Ну, натуральный киберпанк.
Oh, we get shit done too. Don't you worry.
So, we gonna talk about yesterday?
It's all in the report.
Oh, I read it. Except there's no mention of me telling you to
шаурму
Delta
не
the fuck
режет,
out of
нет?
there. Yeah, no biggie. Not like that cyber psycho was a tank on two chrome legs.
Нечто жарит.
There's a reason that's exists.
Civilians were in danger. What was I supposed to do?
Just outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia has concluded with a happy ending. As you recall, 35 miners became trapped deep underground following a high-magnitude earthquake. But thanks to their Suez Lake 2 hibernation implants,
Чё, космические
the miners were
корабли
able
есть?
to survive without access to food and fresh
Может, даже
water
на
for
космической
2
станции
weeks.
будет что.
Fortunately, after their rescue and following a brief rest for technical evaluation, the miners were able to immediately return to work.
Позже обнаружен легендарный золотой пояс нацистов. Пояс с произведениями искусства. Антиквариатом и бесценными артефактами эпохи Третьего Рейха. Найден в затопленном шахте. Кстати, старая легенда. Ну, действительно, пояс пропал. Награбленным груженный. По-моему, даже у нас, в СССР. Что он продает всякую хуйню для ближнего боя?
Barry, am I remembering that right?
is it?
V, your
Нет,
neighbor
это
from
не работало,
upstairs.
когда.
Remember me? Talked about preem rides. Back then you were pumped about the Mizutani Shion. I said it was for flash posers.
You don't forget a gonk thing like that.
You gave me this look. I was about to hightail it to the Badlands right then and there.
I remember. What do you want?
I just wanted to see what was shaking. Friends say you never leave your unit. Think I've got an inkling as to why. I've seen that look before. It's all too common among people like us.
Us? You don't look like a cop.
Badges don't get a monopoly on loss. You see death every day in my line of work. And you get used to it, of course, until it hits someone you're close to.
You too. Come in.
Помойка, а не квартира.
I lost someone close to me too. A damn good friend.
What do you mean, two? Wait. This about Andrew? Hey, told you about him. Best bud I ever had. Known him my whole life. Only person I could spill to without being judged.
I'm guessing things at the NCPD haven't changed a lick, huh?
One time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes. For shits and giggles. I couldn't do shit. The son of a bitch had corporal protection.
Typical.
Our chief greases his palms with an anonymous donation. And guess what? Officially, kid blew his own brains out.
Right in front of your eyes.
Something died in me then. I couldn't do it anymore. A few months later, Andrew passed, and everything went to shit.
You didn't have anyone to unload on at work? How about Petrova and Mendez?
Petrova's a decent gal, but she's not good with this stuff. Mendez just doesn't get it. He thinks us blues need to be tough. Can't bear the sight of a kid getting murdered. Born with pussy genes, according to him.
But you told him about Andrew.
Honestly, thought about it a lot. Anyway, they don't know everything. Better that way.
Can you tell me how Andrew died?
Does it matter? Normally. From old age. It's no wonder.
Наверное, любимый
He was
песик.
only a few years younger than my grandma.
Dying of old age? In Night City? That merits a monument. Whole world should gaze up at it in awe.
Ashbox and a niche will have to do.
So then Andrew was more like a grandpa to you than a friend?
Wouldn't go that far. He was like a... I don't know. A window into the past or something. He reminded me of my grams about our little talks. Time when everything had its proper place. You know? He was the last living record of those times.
Mendez is right. You gotta toughen up. Tell the world to go fuck itself.
Right. So I'm just supposed to forget everything I've seen. That kid. Even Andrew.
He's gone and you're here. It's time to stop living in the past. You won't change anything by sitting here alone, wallowing in misery.
I think we're done here.
Suit yourself.
Leave it, all right?
Музыка во многом похожа на Deus Ex местами. Полицейских-то не видно, они вот они.
Episodes every Wednesday at 10, only on WNX.
Blue Moon, Red Menace, Purple Force, it's us, Cracks! After making waves in Tokyo, Sydney, and Paris, their next stop is on your doorstep. Night City, expect the unexpected!
Ну, ты знаешь, современные игроки хрен разберутся, да, и старые многие тоже запутаются в таком-то море контента и большом городе. В общем, расчет на максимальный охват, так что их сложно видеть. Даже то, что они с консолями возились. Так, ну хотя бы разобрался, где вот эти дополнительные задания нормальные находить, и которые не на пару минут. Потому что на карте они не выделяются никак. Тупо кружок вот такой желтый и все. Как и все остальные. Ну, если это урна с песиком и любимым умершим, то я, конечно, буду ржать. Еще и карта Таро есть рядом.
Because Mom got really sick and had to leave. But I know she's watching you from on high and she loves you very much.
Preston says that his dad died, and he can still see him and talk to him whenever he wants.
Because Preston's dad, he didn't go to heaven.
Как ее искать-то? Так, ладно, надписи низкого. Довольно Нет, маленького размера. Эндрю, ты был черепашкой, но слушал как человек. Ты был рядом, когда бабуля учила меня отличать добро от зла. Ты последнее напоминание о лучших временах. Покойся с миром.
Tortoise? Is this some kind of joke?
I don't know about you, but Barry didn't seem like the kind of pig to crack jokes.
But a tortoise? It makes no sense, Johnny. Barry said he was the only person he could spill his guts to.
That not a good enough reason to buy a niche in a wall? Pay a visit from time to time?
You're right. I sound like an asshole. Guy was depressed as shit. Only friends he had wouldn't listen. What the fuck else is he supposed to do?
Picture this. You've got no one. Beloved Granny's been in the ground for years. Only thing she's left behind's a dumb fucking tortoise. But when Grandma
Тупая
told you
ёбаная
about
черепаха,
life,
он сказал.
that tortoise was there. When that same life kicked you in the nads, when poor Grams croaked, it was right there. Imagine how alone you've got to be to buy a niche for a goddamn animal.
Lighting candles and spray painting are strictly forbidden.
Aren't you going a little overboard? He had a bond, I get that. But does that mean you gotta dive straight down the rabbit hole?
You can ignore the facts all you want. Doesn't mean the problem's just gonna up and disappear. If I were you, I'd tell his pals. People have done dumber things over less than a dead tortoise.
You think it's that bad?
You know how it goes. Stare too long into the abyss will stare right back at you. Taking a step into it wouldn't be so drastic, considering the shit he's seen in his lifetime.
Китайский слышу.
You talked to Barry? He finally decided to get his shit together?
For crying out loud, Mendez.
Hey, so what did Barry tell you exactly about that friend he lost?
Not much. Hardly ever spoke about him. Said once he was the only one who could understand him. It's nice to have someone like that.
Barry isn't in great shape. So much so, in fact, that he preferred to talk to a tortoise instead of you two.
That's supposed to be funny?
The complete opposite. It's sad as hell. Barry didn't handle Bad's life too well. We made fun of him. So he stopped sharing things. And apart from you guys, all he had was a tortoise. His best friend. A memento of his grandma. Till he died, that is.
Fuck. I don't fucking believe this. You're bullshitting me.
Right, because I like to bullshit badges in my spare time.
Why would he lie to us, though? He talked about the tortoise like it was a normal person.
I just think Mendez would react if Barry admitted that he was talking to animals.
Jesus, Barry. I thought he was being a drama queen, that he'd get over it. I gotta go and talk to him.
About time. Thanks for your help. This is for your trouble.
When danger lurks,
Да, грустно. Ну, на самом деле стример хороший, я не про себя говорю. Умеет развлекать, умеет устраивать прикольное шоу, умеет подстраиваться под свою аудиторию. Ну и есть такие, которых тупо раскручивают.
A real ball buster. Boss told you to keep your lips sealed, huh? Had a similar situation once, you know? Fucking child killer. Dirtbag was on the petrochem board, so it was out of our hands. Remember it to this day. A little kid's t-shirt. Green, with this funny yellow cat. Get in.
Типа смогли привести его в чувство.
Sun-filled week coming your way, Night City. But soak in that sun while you can. There's a cold front moving in.
Да, но тут хотя бы толку больше. Так, ладно, народ, мне нужно позаниматься своими делами. Отойду как минимум часа на 2. По крайней мере, мы помогли в истории с черепашкой. Это важно. Игрушка мне нравится. Большая, длинная, разная. Выглядит хорошо. Так, мне нравится, что я подхожу близко. Не-не-не, меня тут не было. Какого хуя? Я вообще не при делах. Я мимо крокодил. Заблокировано. А, блять. Злые какие все. Бля, да я пошутил. Не хочу их убивать пока что. Только помог с черепашкой, понимаешь? Тут хуй, конечно, тоже вызовешь. О, вот это надо было сделать. Или нет?
Hey V, about to start. Take a piss or something? Now's the time.
Блять.
What do you want?
Para, por favor.
Интересно, тут сколько лабиринтов. никого не трогал. Начали стрелять. Все заперто.
Te reto a que lo hagas.
Я никого не убил.
Streets comes beating our ass.
Блять, они уже спецназ притащили. Да не хотелось мне их хвалить. Там уже их тут столько навылазит, что это пиздец. По-хорошему надо садиться на машину и валить. А тут двери заблокировали. То есть я, может, всех бы убил. Но сколько бы пришлось. Я тупо не хотел. Так, граффити отсканировать и топать. У меня дела есть. Все, народ, пока. Буду позже.
9